So we're reviewing the tournament like we said we would. We always follow up on our promises, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Especially on this channel. Covered every game. We said we were going to give a post-game, post-tournament analysis. There we are. So, what did you think of the tournament as a whole? Like we've discussed it, haven't we? Like it was quite boring, but
Yeah, it's a very poor tournament. Can't really remember any more tournaments that were that boring.
no. I think you said during one of the games, the Russia World Cup, was it?
Hmm.
That was pretty bad. It
Hmm.
had no memorable moments. Obviously, the World Cup last in Qatar, I thought that was actually quite boring in places as well, but it was a lot better than this tournament.
Yeah, because they went on just playing negative football really in the World Cup because you have teams like Argentina and all
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But anyway, we discussed that at length, haven't we? That we were bored by most of the games.
that.
Really, Spain were the only ones, weren't they? Of the big teams, anyway, that entertained us.
Yep. Obviously, there's a memorable moment in this one, England losing the final.
Yeah,
You never forget that.
yeah, and I think back to the last Euros, how good that was as well.
Yeah.
The amount of goals in every game was insane, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's disappointing overall.
Yeah. What do you think were the main reasons for that? Like the reps were blowing up constantly. Is one thing I can think of. Um, just the styles of the teams. Is it because it's at the end of a long season? Like, I don't know. Like, is it just a combination of everything?
Yeah. There's like even the smaller nations, you'd think that they'd usually have a go, but they just accepted defeat in most cases.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what happened really.
Like you see the World Cup in Qatar, everyone's just trying, man.
Yeah, because Saudi Arabia actually beat Argentina, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. Well, there's nothing like that in this tournament, really, was
No, nothing really.
it? Turkey were like the only ones who outperformed what they should be.
Yeah. Yeah, and even they were in like quite a weak half, right?
Yeah.
With England's half, so I don't know. Strange tournament, but we watched it,
I'll watch the next one, and it's not going to put us off.
No, we got 2 years to wait for the World Cup,
Yeah.
which I think will be crazy. It's in the US, right?
Yeah.
So, well, is it across the US, Canada, and Mexico?
Yeah, I think so. And what just happened with the Copa America final and the security or lack thereof.
Yeah.
They better up their game for 2 years.
Yeah, we'll see when we. But anyway, this is like a bit of an awards show, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
For like some, the coveted players of this tournament. Obviously we discussed a lot of them when we throw it.
Yep.
But yeah, so we'll just go through one by one, shall we?
Yeah.
We got a few. We got like, was it 3 or 4 nominees for each one? Maybe 5 in some cases.
Yeah.
We'll just discuss why they're there. So I can read the first lot. So we got best young player first. So if we go in alphabetical order, so Dragoshin, because he's actually only 22 for Romania. Arda Güler for Turkey. And then we got Nico Williams for Bilbao. And then Yamal, who obviously plays for Barcelona.
Yeah. Pretty good tournament all these had, didn't they?
Yeah. We didn't realise Dragoshin was actually that young, did we?
No, I thought he was like 24, 25.
Yeah. We said anyone 22 and under could qualify for this. When we seen the list, he was on it. I was like, what? But players that young. Yeah, he was outstanding, wasn't
No, he was one of the better players for Romania, wasn't
he? Yeah, 100%. They did quite well, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then Goulet, we criticised him a bit early on, didn't we? But he was pretty good, to be fair.
It's good goal from the edge of the box, and
Yeah. And then Williams and Yamal.
yeah, that's just obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're both really good.
Be interesting to see where they both end up, won't it?
Do you reckon Yamal can win a Ballon d'Or in his lifetime?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
if Barcelona come into form over a few years, then they might get one.
Yeah, like we said throughout the tournament, he does need to add like more goal scoring, doesn't he, if he wants to get to them sorts of levels, but
Yeah.
he's got time. And then yeah, the winner for that one is, you know.
It's gotta be Yamal, right?
Yeah. It's obvious, isn't it?
He won the actual one, did he?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And then a similar thing here. Yeah, the next category.
Yeah. We've named it Breakout Star. And it's got Daniel Olmo, Calafiori, and Sesko in it.
Yeah. Some of like the lesser known players, like we heard of them obviously before the tournament, but they maybe surprised us or they were way better than we anticipated.
Yeah.
So Olmo, like obviously he's been around for years, hasn't he? But I've never thought he was the level he's at.
Yeah. And then he was in the Spain squad, but he just come on and have like a bit part, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And then because Pedri got injured, he had to start every game, and he was really good.
Yeah, fair play to him. And yeah, he'll end up getting a move now, probably, when he's one of the big Spanish teams.
Yeah, probably. He's at Leipzig at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. And then Calafiori, he might be on his way to Arsenal, right?
Yeah. I seen today that negotiations have stalled, but I don't know what that means.
No.
Hopefully he comes to Arsenal.
Yeah. But we said even before the rumours of him going to Arsenal, didn't we? Like, he looked like he was going to be world class, like the next great Italian defender.
Yeah, and you can check that, go back to the first Italian game. Or whatever match day that was on.
Yeah, because obviously he was playing against good teams, wasn't he, in the group?
Yeah.
Very impressive. Because I'd never watched him play before. This time.
I've seen a few clips, like, of him at Roma when he was playing more of like a left mid. Seen him like win a penalty or whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't know he was a solid beast.
No, fair play, he's really good one.
Yeah. And that he basically got him through the group in the last game, didn't he, with that like solo run he did to pass to who was it, the left winger who scored for
was it Kanye or something?
Yeah.
And then Shesko as well. We talked about him a lot, didn't we? In the group stage especially.
He was really unlucky because he just didn't get like an opportunity where he should score, really.
No.
Like, except for the one he missed against Portugal, which was a big one, I think.
Yeah. He was a strike partner with him.
Just had a look now, his name's Spora.
Yeah. I was just going to say, like, he never got him the ball, did he? Never got Shesko the ball.
Yeah, that was unfortunate because he looked really lively, didn't he?
Yeah. But I made comparisons to Zlatan in one of the games, and I stand by that, Hopefully he can get a big move.
He chose to stay an extra year, and we'll see what happens there.
So that being said, I think we're going to give breakout star to Olmo, right?
He just had the biggest impact, didn't he? And he actually finished top scorer.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And he didn't even start like the first two games.
Yeah, impressive. Like we say, hopefully he gets a good move as well. Yeah, so our next category, there's only 2 left. And then we'll go on to the team of the tournament. So this one we're calling it, I don't know, like biggest retard. Retarded moment. Something like that. We got 5 nominees for this one, haven't we? We can read one each and explain the situation if you want.
So I'll start off with the ref in the Czech Republic game. Who they played?
Turkey. Yeah, it was Turkey.
Yeah. And he just sent some dude off, didn't he? Like, in like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, Barak. 2 terrible yellow cards that just never were.
I distinctly remember the first one just wasn't even a foul, was it?
No. The second one was maybe a bucket.
And then the ref just lost the game then, didn't he? I think, did it end up at 18 yellow cards?
I said,
couple reds.
I said on the show, like, oh yeah, it's probably about over 8 or 9. And it turns out it was actually double that. like you say, he lost control of it, didn't he? Ruined a game which I thought had potential to be one of the best of the tournament.
Yeah, because they both had to go for it, didn't they?
Yeah. And he's like, nah, I'm just going to give 2 yellows for nothing. Send someone off. What?
And generally, you just blow in for everything, wasn't he? There,
Yeah.
like even more than the other refs.
Yeah. Which is hard to do. Yeah, and then second up was Mbappe with his nose. Um, especially that which game was it where he got a little tap on his nose and then he went off before the penalties. Which one was it?
He won, didn't he, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went off against Portugal, didn't he, in like the 106th minute?
Yeah.
And he was just being really weird when he got that tap on the nose, which was nothing. And he was just being weird until he went off and not trying.
Yeah. I don't know, I just thought in general he had a strange tournament. I don't know, I've just gone off him completely.
Yeah. And then he was talking about political stuff in an interview for no reason.
Yeah. So no one cares, you idiot.
He got what he deserved in the end.
Yeah. And then yeah, the next one.
Yeah, this is a dual nominee, Lukaku and De Bruyne, and they come as a package.
Yeah. De Bruyne for his whole thing at the end of that game, wasn't it? Where he like didn't want to celebrate with the fans.
Yeah, just because they were booing because instead of them trying to win and getting an easier draw, they just took a draw and played France.
Yeah. All the crowd are like, wait a minute, we're just gonna go out with.
So, yeah, and he just didn't read the room, did he? He had an awful group.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot.
And he played pretty bad as well.
Yeah, he did actually.
And he just thinks he's the greatest thing ever, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He said like he thinks his teammates are bad, didn't he? And he's way better than him.
And then Lukaku is just funny because he had like about 3 offside goals over real goals.
Yeah. Obviously, we documented. You know, I just don't understand that guy. Like, how you can miss that amount of chances. It's just unbelievable, isn't it?
He's got a curse, hasn't it?
Yeah, he must be. And then yeah, next one, Tony Kroos. You know, obviously he injured Pedri, didn't he? And then he just went out with like a terrible performance in his last ever game, didn't he?
Went out with a whimper.
Yeah.
He should have been sent off in that game.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah. He should have just done what Zidane did and just headbutted someone. He may as well. Well, he was just abusing Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny. Like, it just put me off him as well, really. Like you said, like, I didn't really have an opinion either way on him. Like, you know, Modric, you know, I think he's really good. Casemiro. But Kroos, I was always just like, you know, he's good, obviously, but...
Yeah. He just is what he is. Like, I didn't care about him.
Yeah. No, I actually on the side of not liking him, really. After that one game.
Yeah. And it was his last ever game, so he could have kept in your good books if he'd just gone out like a normal person.
Yeah. He's trying to be like, you know, he said like Real Madrid players try and act like that, don't they? It's like he was forcing it. You know, like, just chill, man.
Yeah. Especially as, like, no one's ever really, like, gassed him up ever.
No.
Before, and then now because he's retiring, everyone's like, oh, look how good he is, 100% pass completion.
Yeah.
You never said this about him before.
No. It's always the same, isn't it?
Just getting a gender and they just remove it, don't they?
And then why you'd retire at this stage of your career, I don't know, but he said like obviously he's a family guy and he loves his family or whatever, spend time with them.
He said he wants to go out when he's on top.
Yeah, I think that is so stupid. Like what?
You need a happy medium between what Kroos has done and what Iniesta's doing.
Yeah.
He needs to be like in between both of what they've done.
Yeah, I'd rather be Iniesta any day though.
At least he's still playing football.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
And he's in a new country.
Yeah. And then yeah, the final nominee here.
I think he's done awful in all of his international jobs, has he?
Yeah. He's had 2 of the biggest teams and the best teams.
Obviously, it's Roberto Martinez.
Yeah. Somehow managed to turn Portugal into like the most boring team ever.
Yeah, and they play with like 5 or 6 forwards. Because Cancelo is basically a winger, isn't
Yeah.
he? No, they're just so boring. Ronaldo didn't get like any service, did he?
No, crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
The only player who played well for them was Leo, but it's just because he had too much quality.
That was it. Yeah.
But the team wasn't built up to utilise his quality or anything, was it?
No, I just think he's an awful manager. Isn't
His only accomplishment is winning the FA Cup with Wigan.
he? Yeah, and then getting relegated the same season. But yeah, with all that being said, I don't know who we're going to give it to.
You gotta give it the ref, right? For the Czech game.
Yeah, that was just astronomical. Like, mess up, wasn't it? You just can't describe how bad that is. To get to that level and not be able to manage a big game like that. Yeah, I can go with that. Obviously, Lukaku is going to have many opportunities to win this award again, so it's pointless giving it future games and tournaments. Kroos, he's already retired, so he has nothing there. Mbappe, it is what it is. But the ref was especially bad.
There was a couple bad ref performances, like for England against Netherlands, was it? That Kane penalty. How the hell was that given? Multiple things wrong with it.
Yeah.
Handball in the build-up. It
Yeah.
wasn't a penalty anyway.
That's it, yeah.
And the ref had been bribed back in the day for 300 quid.
Yeah.
But I think that referee performance was just like, he was so bad. Like the other guy, like, he'd probably been paid to be that bad, but the other guy was just bad.
Yeah. It's like, down to like the 4th division of whatever country he's from, bad, wasn't it? And I don't think this is obviously the most angry I've been during a match, if you remember. Like, I was just raging about that. Because I like Czech Republic as well. And
they've just been like ruined. Like the whole time it's been ruined because of a ref.
Yeah, and Czech Republic come out and attacked, didn't they, really well?
Yeah.
I know, it's so annoying. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And they still were really good after that, weren't they? He's still managed to ruin it, though.
Oh no. Well, he takes the award for that one, so congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, you retard.
And then, what are we going into now? The crowning moment, the best player in the tournament.
Yeah, which if you listen to all the episodes, then you'll probably know who we think is the best player in the world right now, never mind best in the tournament. So yeah, his 3 nominees are just all Spain. If you're talking best player of the tournament, just one.
Can't be anyone else, can it?
No. So there's obviously the 2 wingers, Williams and Yamal, and then Rodri.
I mean, obviously I already spoke about Williams and Yamal, so we'll just get straight onto the winner, which is Rodri.
Yeah. Do you think he's got a shout for the Ballon d'Or now?
Yeah, he's got it. And obviously he didn't win the Champions League, but winning the Euros is way better than Champions League, and so.
Yeah.
And he also won the league.
That's it, yeah. So that was just an obvious one, really. Not much point in spending too much time. Obviously, we think he's the best player in the world. He's going to go down in history probably as one of the best ever in that position. By the time he's finished.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if he actually gets the Ballon d'Or, which he should.
Yeah. I think the next couple of years he'll have one whenever it happens, won't he? Because everyone's obviously talking about him now.
They're all chanting it when the Spanish players. And they were doing like a presentation of
it. Yeah, that leads on to the team of the tournament, which of course he's in.
The first one, the goalkeeper from Turkey, Gernot.
Yeah, he's outstanding in some games, wasn't he? And that's just some memorable saves he made.
Yeah, there was one save where it was right down, like really low, and like a few yards away, and he got down and clawed it out, didn't
he? Yeah, crazy save that was. And these Turkish keepers are really good. Like, even when, like, obviously Muslera wasn't Turkish, but he was in the Turkish league, wasn't he? And I always thought, like, he could play for anyone. Like, that league always seems to have good keepers.
And then we didn't bet anyone like Unai Simon or whatever Diego Costa because they just didn't do enough, did they? Really?
No. But yeah, we got a keeper as we got a subs bench as well, haven't we? So it's all like an honourable mentions sort of thing.
Yeah. And we got All Black on the subs. He just had a really good tournament again.
Yeah, he kept them in it really, didn't he? We actually within a shout. But
He's just so solid, you know. If the shot's not perfect, then he's obviously going to save it.
yeah, and he's not going to palm it out to anyone.
No.
You know, easy makes the game look easy, doesn't it? Which Gunnock doesn't, but you know, he did more because he had more shots at him. Really, like it seemed like. I don't know, more memorable.
So it was a close one between them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Then we also had Verbruggen was like he didn't get onto the team, but he's pretty good for Netherlands.
Yeah.
And what's that guy, Mehmet Dashvili?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Georgian keeper who again made some memorable saves, didn't he?
Yeah, he just, you know, he went out in the round of 16, didn't he? Because they played Spain, so.
Yeah, it's hard to give it to someone like that when they're just getting peppered with shots. Not that you're going to save a lot, aren't you? I think Gunnock, you know, he's just really good, wasn't he? And then yeah, onto the defence. So right back we've got Carvajal. Right centre half we go with Van Dijk. Left centre half Laporte, and left back, which is one of the more surprising ones, is Cucurella in this tournament.
Yeah, because how bad he's been for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Really didn't expect him to pull out a tournament like that.
No, like obviously he's got the physical capabilities and the skill, hasn't he? But it's just defensively we weren't sure. No one was sure, were they, that he could actually do it.
Yeah, he didn't actually get tested defensively, really, did he?
No, it didn't seem like it, did it? He was obviously really aggressive, wasn't he? Yeah, Laporte.
Yeah, he's just class, wasn't
he? Yeah, like we said, it's a shame he's left the Premier League, really.
I don't actually know what happened, because he kind of fell out of favourite City. Is it just because of injuries, I think?
Don't know, really.
Whereas Diaz fell out of favour, didn't he? Because he got loads of injuries.
Yeah, he just does that sometimes, Guardiola, doesn't he? Just gets rid of you for a few months or something.
It's weird. Because he's got too many options. He's got like 7 centre-backs, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he's top class, isn't he? And then Van Dijk, which a lot of people might not have thought of. Was he in the official one as well?
Maybe. But, you know, he didn't get like a stats, did he? He looked like he was playing outstanding, but he just does enough, doesn't he? Like, he's always just there.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, he's just obviously world class, isn't he? It was actually Saliba and Akanji who made the team. Which I don't understand personally, because they went out so early. You know, I'm not giving it to someone who loses for a big team. Obviously the Netherlands lost as well, but it's a bit later on in the tournament, wasn't it, obviously?
And they got robbed.
Yeah. And then Carvajal, obviously he's just so solid, and he loves the battle, doesn't he? Loves being a nuisance on the pitch as well, which I like.
If you give him Ballon d'Or based on awards, then he obviously has to win it because he's won every trophy basically.
Yeah, he's just so good though, isn't he? Like, underrated. Obviously his leadership really helped him in this tournament.
Yeah, very good. And that red card was a really good moment.
Yeah, so smart. You know, not many people would have thought that.
Now we're getting into the midfield, which is the full Spanish midfield. You already said Rodri's in it. And we also got Olmo and Fabian.
Yeah, Olmo we obviously spoken about, haven't we? Rodri. But Fabian, who we weren't too sure on neither, were we, before the tournament?
Yeah, because we watched PSG for like a good 3 years, didn't we? His name was there.
Yeah.
And Fabian was consistently one of the worst players for him, wasn't
he? Yeah. That's how we always perceived it anyway. But obviously, he was really good, wasn't he? Like, quality of passing in his first touch. So good in this tournament.
Yeah, and his actual tangible impact with like the goals and assists he get.
Yeah. Yeah, fair play. Impressive. And yeah, we get into the forwards, which pretty obviously the wingers are Yamal and Williams. We got a bit of surprise on striker.
Just randomly threw Mikatadze in.
Yeah. Just we were looking through the striker list, weren't we? And you said like not many of them have scored goals really. You know, like Morata, we thought obviously had a great tournament, but we want a striker to score goals, don't we?
We only got one.
Yeah. Musiala, obviously we thought of him, but I don't know. He sort of balled it in the last game, didn't he? Don't know.
And like the classic strikers like Mbappe and Kane, they had awful tournaments as well. So.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough to pick one, but obviously he had the stats to back himself up as well, didn't he? And the way, like, you know, he was really good at dribbling, really drove his team up the pitch, didn't he? Even though you think Kvaratskhelia would do that more.
And for the first time in the tournament, like he had a really good performance, and you didn't expect it from him.
Yeah, right.
Because Georgia, they're probably the worst team in the tournament, right?
Yeah, they would be, wouldn't they?
And then they went out to the winners, so if they would have got a favourable draw, maybe they could have got a bit further.
Yeah. But yeah, and the way he took his goals as well. And that penalty he scored, that was good, wasn't it? Or did he get a couple of penalties? Maybe. But yeah, really good player. I think he is already getting a move somewhere. I'm sure I read that like a week ago, maybe. But yeah, he deserves it. He's only young as well. But he was just above the young player of the tournament age range. Because I thought about putting him in it, but I think he was like 23 or 24, you know?
There's a full 11. We'll get into the subs now.
Yeah.
You mentioned All Black already.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Dragusin, we've already mentioned him, haven't we, earlier on. He makes the bench, and then Akanji as well, who we spoke about quite a lot, didn't we?
Yeah. Switzerland were really good when they just, that comeback of England happened, didn't it?
Yeah. And obviously he's just proper world class, isn't he? Like we said, throughout the tournament, really, like how no one else signed him before, in years previous.
Yeah, City got him really cheap, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, and then another Swiss player.
Yeah, Xhaka. He always performs in international tournaments, doesn't he?
Yeah, fair play to him.
He just suits that system really well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and all the players like really respect him, don't they, as well, because he's got to the highest level now. He's become like a proper leader, only for the team.
And in the group stage, he was especially good on. He's just controlling all them games.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he understands when to press, doesn't he? And everything now. And then, yeah, someone we haven't mentioned too much, the Turkish player, Yilmaz. His pace really caught the eye, didn't it?
Really good. How many goals did he get?
Don't know, he got a few, didn't
he? Yeah, he was really good. Obviously Turkey are a really good team. And
yeah, he was a standout. Like, I'd never heard of him, really. Seen him play before the tournament, and he's just, the way he was taking people on. It's just how fast he was, like I said. Just love to see a player like that, don't
you? Yeah. They're a very surprising team, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned Musiala might get in the actual team, but no, he didn't, so he just whacked him on the bench.
Yeah, same with Morata as well.
They both, Musiala had a really good tournament until the last game when he was awful.
Yeah. And when you're expected to win the tournament or go far, you get killed. You get killed here, mate.
No, obviously Morata, he won the whole thing, but he doing more of the donkey work, wasn't he? Like doing the runs in behind.
That was it, yeah.
Creating space for the wingers.
Yeah. Obviously he deserves to be in it, really, but like we said, the whole goal scoring situation.
And we got a couple of honourable mentions over the subs. I guess we could class these as the reserves.
Yeah, just obviously these aren't officially on the list, really, but just a couple more players. So Calafiori, like we said. We had Leao, who we mentioned. Obviously, he was a bit stuck in the team he was in, wasn't he? And Cardiola as well.
Yeah, another Turkey player. He was really solid at the back.
Yeah, and good going forwards as well, wasn't
he? Yeah. Could have put a load of Turkey players in, to be fair. All their defenders were good.
Yeah, Gunnock's representing them, though, isn't he? And then Lernamand, surprising really, wasn't
Yeah. I wasn't really sure how good he was because he only plays for Sociedad, doesn't
he? Yeah. But apparently he's getting a move now, isn't he? Atletico Madrid, right?
he?
So that'll be interesting to see how he fares there. And then Labocca in midfield. Yeah, he was really good. In a couple of the games especially, wasn't
he? The team let him down really, didn't they? He was playing really good, especially in the first 2 games. I think he was man of the match in both of them, I think.
Yeah, I forgot actually, he went out to England, didn't they, Slovakia? But yeah, I thought he played quite well in that England game, really. Around the midfield, didn't he?
Yeah. And obviously he's got another late comeback, so unfortunate for him. He could have stayed in the tournament a bit longer, but
Yep.
Here's what it is.
And then Scrans as well. He's also Slovakian. He got a lot of goals, didn't he?
Yeah, he was technically a joint top scorer, but obviously Olmo got it because of the assist.
Yeah. I thought he was quite good, quite a skillful player as well on the wing. Obviously, to score the goals, you got to be a good player, haven't
you? Yeah, especially in a weaker team to get joint top scorer is pretty good.
Yeah, impressive. And then obviously managing him is the Spain manager, isn't he? Great tournament for him.
Yeah.
De La Fuente.
Yeah, it couldn't be anyone else, could it? Because he got 7 wins out of 7, so.
Yeah, fair play to him.
That to be it.
Yeah, and obviously he was brave, wasn't he, with the way, the style he employed and the players he picked. And he stuck by him, didn't he?
Yeah, because no one before the tournament gave Spain a chance. They're always there in the conversation, but especially what happened in the World Cup.
That's it.
No one gave him a chance, and then they went and win all the games. So.
Yeah. And of course, like we've said, the best team won, didn't it? No question of that. What have you thought of just this whole documenting the tournament in general?
Yeah. It's been a bit of a grind on it, especially because the games have been pretty bad.
Yeah. Like the ones where they get there's good stuff to talk about was a lot easier. A lot funnier to edit as well. But when you're just looking for stuff in the game that's happened, it's a lot harder.
Especially because some of the boring stuff that we just try and include because nothing's happening.
Yeah.
You don't remember what actually happened.
Yeah, try and get like 3 or 4 things from each half or something, don't you?
Hmm.
Yeah, and like you say, you don't remember it.
You're just looking at the screenshot like, what the hell? What even is this?
Yeah. Yeah, the idea at the beginning was like, obviously at the end of the tournament, I've always forgotten what's happened. But like I seem to remember a lot more of this tournament, just because we've been like going over it every day soon.
Yeah, and then this is mainly for in, I don't know, 20 years time, when we want to remember when Spain won the Euros.
Yeah, and like we think like, what tournament was that in? And you look at the video, and it's there, like, and we're talking about it, what happened, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that, that sort of thing.
Because you like to remember some of the old tournaments, wouldn't we? Like, especially 2016 when Wales got so far, because we're Welsh.
Yeah, it would have been good to document that one.
Yeah, I don't really actually remember what happened, I just know we did really good.
Yeah, that's it. It's just football, and like you just get like a general sense of like who's playing well at any given year, don't you? Like you just remember like Lewandowski should have won the Ballon d'Or. He got robbed a bit. He was playing quite well that year. Because like they just didn't give it out, did they? I just remember in general like people talking about players at a time, but you don't remember specific games really, do you? Even though you watch like hundreds of games every year.
And we're gonna probably do similar with Arsenal this season. And I don't really remember like the big things from like last 2 seasons.
No, you hardly remember it, do you?
The only thing that comes into your brain is Reece Nelson's goal.
Yeah, and the games we actually attended live as well. They obviously just stick with you, don't they? Because it's different, it's unique in your mind, but just the general games, which are like some of the best we'll ever see from Arsenal, basically. Even though we can't win any trophies. Don't really remember.
I feel like Liverpool when they were going up against City. And they got 170 points, but they still lost.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I think it would be good to look back in the future.
Yeah. The next one of these, this style, obviously be the World Cup. We don't care about the Olympic ones. It's pointless.
Yeah, rubbish. Yeah, so 2 years, 2 year wait.
Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna do some, I think like historical players, aren't we? Like I think is the first one going to be Hidetoshi Nakata, is it?
Definitely, because I don't like throwing the word around the goat word, because it's lost all meaning now, because it's supposed to just be the greatest of all time. But
Yeah.
he is a footballing goat, really.
Yeah. And just his philosophy on the game and everything.
Yeah, so he valued the way the game's played and his morals way more than like many in Holland.
Yeah, inspirational guy, and
I'm just gonna look at his career and then like a bit about his personality, why he decided not to carry on playing.
Yeah.
Even though he's in his prime, basically.
He retired like around 30, was it?
Yeah, like 28.
Yeah.
Maybe.
30 maximum, yeah.
Just crazy.
But yeah, don't know, it should be interesting, that. And then we'll pick out some more players. If anyone wants to suggest a player in the comments as well, I don't know.
Yeah. We're from Wrexham, so we get Matt Creighton.
Yeah.
If anyone knows him.
Yeah.
The beast.
Just from, when we used to watch Wrexham. He was well good one.
That season where we got 107 points. And he still didn't get promoted.
Yeah, because Jamie Vardy's Fleetwood, was it, in that season?
Yeah. Look out for that if you're a Wrexham fan. There's a lot of Americans becoming Wrexham fans now, so
Yeah.
I don't want to know something about a previous player.
Yeah, but also we don't want like any big player suggestions. We want like a unique guy who we can look into.
Yeah, we're not gonna do a video on like Pele or something.
No.
There's like hundreds of videos about Pele.
Yeah, because I've like got his book downstairs. I've read it. I've got Cruyff's book, even though Cruyff's a lot more interested. Maybe to potentially do a video on. Maybe Eusebio or something. Like I haven't read too much on him. He might be an interesting one, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So there's a lot to look forward to from this channel.
Yeah. We just need something unique, don't we? People like. But obviously, it's all driven by what we like and what we're interested in. Don't really care, to be honest, if anyone watches.
Yeah, because we carried on making these videos even though like no one watches.
Yeah, that's it.
And just make whenever we want to.
Yep. Should be interesting. See how football develops.